Hey guys, so today I have my last CTE video from Initiative 2. Teamplay Initiative has started, but before I begin with that, I want to make one final weapon stat related video. I'll be talking about some of the changes from patch 24 that includes a buff to the SR338. I'm also going to talk about the damage drop-off distance tweaks to the 7.62 assault rifles and the ACE-52 carbine, and also some pretty big changes to the suppressed muzzle velocities. So let's start with the SR338. Its spread increase per shot has been drastically reduced. If we quickly compare it to retail BF4, in both situations I'm firing at its maximum rate of fire. Just look at how wild the bullets are travelling in retail BF4. The spread increase reductions in CTE have made a huge improvement. As you can see, I also have the new spread increase per shot values here. A lot of people are suggesting it's gone from 0.6 to around 0.1 or so, which I do agree with. So with these new values, I thought, well, this weapon might actually be usable now. You'll notice throughout this video, I'm trying my best with the SR338, and of course, I would still only use it for ranges between 80 to 300 meters or so. Anything over that, it's going to be a little difficult because it still has that huge amounts of bullet drop, and its muzzle velocity isn't that great, which is to be expected anyway for balancing reasons. And any distance before 80 meters, you're going to start dying a lot to assault rifles and LMGs, but the question is though, with its buff, is it actually a viable weapon? Well, I won't say it's a really good choice. I will say though, it's become a usable weapon. You can actually kill people at the ranges it's designed for without needing to reduce the rate of fire just to keep the bullets on target. So if you don't know already, the SCAR-H and the Bulldog assault rifles and the ACE-52 carbine have had a minimum damage nerf. For example, the SCAR-H now has 24 minimum damage down from 25. That might sound like nothing, but after 55 meters or so you'll need an extra bullet to kill. However, there's been a slight modification to the damage fall-off distances for each of these guns. The SCAR-H will now hit its minimum damage at 60 meters, it used to be 55, and that's the same with the Bulldog. The ACE-52 is very similar, its minimum damage comes in at 55 meters up from 50, so only small tweaks, but hopefully this should help reduce the effects of the minimum damage nerf. Suppressed muzzle velocities have been increased on pretty much all guns. There is a complete list which I'll leave in the description. I didn't make the list, so all credits goes to the owner. I will mention though some of the new values just to give you guys an idea of what's changed. The RFB DMR is now 340 from 290. The M16A4 assault rifle is now 380 from 340. The AEK got a tiny increase of 330 from 320. As for the UMP45, which I think has one of the slowest suppressed velocities in the game, it's now 270 up from 180. As for the sniper rifles, the J&G is now 380 and the M98B is now 360. So it seems like weapons designed for longer ranges have had a higher increase than weapons designed for close range, but like I said, if you want to see the complete list, check out the Google document in the description. So let's talk about some CTE news. The big patch is coming very soon in this month. It's nearing certification, which needs to be in place for the consoles. The patch needs to run through a process to make sure it doesn't break any consoles and doesn't open up any kind of security exploits. But once that's complete, we should get the patch for all platforms, which I'm guessing might be next Tuesday. This patch is going to drastically change the game and probably will overwhelm people. I'm going to try and somehow put every major change in one video. I want to do a video guide just to help people transition into the improved Battlefield 4, or in other words, Battlefield 4 2.0 like some people are calling it. But like I said, there's just so much stuff going into this patch, it's going to be really hard to put it all in one video. And in regards to the CTE client coming to the consoles, I'm a little confused here, but it seems like if you own premium on any platform, you can at least get access to the CTE forums, and in terms of console players gaining access to the client itself, I believe it's been worked on, so CTE might be coming to consoles eventually, which I'm sure a lot of people will be happy with. Also, if you played the Hardline closed beta and drove some of the vehicles, you probably will have realised just how much more better the vehicle physics are. Well, apparently it's been worked on to bring the redone vehicle physics in Hardline over to Battlefield 4. Obviously it'll be tested in CTE first, which is great news, but there's no ETA when this will actually happen. Now, like I said at the start of the video, the new Teamplay Initiative has started on CTE. The first patch has been deployed. That means we're going to see some big changes to gameplay objective scoring. health and ammo pack rebalancing, changes to random soldier callout, which can be good and bad. We all hate it when our soldier calls out some random crap and gives away our position, but we also love it because we roughly know where the enemy is. I think what's going to happen is most of these shoutouts will only be heard from teammates, which I do think is a good change. Anyway guys, that's the end of this video. Let me know what exact feature you're most looking forward to in this big CTE patch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.